What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you, well, not quite a war cap. Coming back after a hiatus. Supercell wiped out about 2 or 3 wars of ours of attacks. I was going to do war recaps and then, went in there and saw there was an update, wiped out all the replays, so we missed a bunch of stuff and been kind of busy too, but I am coming to you now, not quite bringing a recap. It is going to be a recap, but what I'm going to do here, since these guys defended their bases with the designs of common internet forum bases, that's what we're going to do in this video. We are going to show you how to beat common internet Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 8 forum bases. And we're going to go ahead and start. That's what these guys used, these designs, in order to defend their bases for this war. You can see how it worked out. They're a level 10 clan from South Korea. I have no idea what that name is. So, you know what? Let's just jump into it. They used a lot of Go Wipe dragons, things like that. They were able to 2-star almost all of our bases. A couple 3-stars here and there sprinkled in. But you can see almost everything was 2-starred, and then but I think they might have dipped a little bit for the Town Hall 8s with Town Hall 9. So anyway, let us jump right into there. Okay, so I think all of these things are common internet forum bases. Please don't kill me if I get the names wrong. Feel free to correct me. I'll make the note changes in the description, and I will know from now on. But this is my best. I don't search internet forums anymore, so I really haven't kept up to date with it. And some of them have different names, but let's go ahead and check out Monster Sauce hitting out this ring base. I don't even know if it has a name, but you know what? It's a ring base. So let's go ahead and check this out. Easy lore. We're going to do a Shattered Go Vaho here and watch him as he wrecks this base. So old school lore fashion archer, and then drops the poison in there, and then a couple more archers, and we'll go ahead and double poison it now. And really just letting these dragons ping back and forth, not even using wizards, just going ahead and letting the poison do its work. It's going to go right back into these golems. Very nice, taking out that clan castle with almost 2 or 3 troops. Just really cool. So he's got the golems going in here, and Shattered Entry. He's got the wall breakers that are going in right now. And drops the king in there, drops the queen, who decides to walk, which is never a good thing. And I think this queen is walking for good, if I'm not mistaken. The golem doesn't want to reroute either, so it is turning into golemites. Valkyries are actually doing what they're supposed to do. They're going to jump into here as that funnel was created. And they're making their way into the core of this base. So those expos are going to be a little bit of a pain because they're hidden there. They can only be, or they're shielded by those walls. So at this point, I would send some hogs in here right now from where those golemites are up top. So holding it up a little bit long. We got a level 25 queen that's just doing a walk here. Kill squad is almost dead. He's still got a few, about 4 or 5 Valkyries running through, but the king is out. And let's send those hogs in up top. There we go. That should have been done a long time ago while that expo was on the queen, so she could have been tanking. These hogs would not have had to run into it while spraying their expos or whatever, that elixir. So got the hogs running in here. He's got his last heal there that he used. He wants to go ahead and make sure he's getting tanked, or he has to tank 3-point defenses there, so he's got to be standing in heals. Queen is still up though. Wizards are helping out with the ring, cleaning that up. And then he's got the hogs that have to take out 2 splash damage and 1 point defense. Now just 2 splash damage. And I don't think they're going to make it, but that's just fine. He's still got 2 Valkyries. He's got a wizard up top there. And this wizard tower is just going to be a little too strong for those very low health hogs. But that's okay, because we've got 2 Valkyries and a queen. And a queen with the ability, which is super awesome. And look at how dumb this queen is. Just step up. I mean, come on. She has to bang through the wall in order to get to that easy accessible wizard tower. Alright, so let's get into some of the bases I actually do know the name of. So let's check the general. We haven't had the general in a while. Or it's a variation of the general. I think it's the general though. So we're going to do a max attack here where we've got quad quake, 3 hounds, 1 golem for a cold-blooded, but this is actually a cold-blooded Valaloon. So we've got 4 Valkyries going in here, so a little bit of a variation. It's just basically, instead of taking 2 golems, he took 1 golem for cold-blooded, and then he's got the 4 Valkyries for extra defense, just getting in there and making sure they take out those air defenses, which is actually a pretty cool variation. I like it a lot. So sends the wall breakers in. There's a funnel, so these Valkyries really can only run into those to that archer tower there. Here's a problem here. There is a dragon and a loon in there, which is the worst case scenario for these guys, that they're just going to get a little bit roasted in there. And I'm not sure if he had a heal. I knew he had a rage, but they are going to do what they're supposed to do. So they're taking out that those 2 air defenses, so now we can send in the hounds, and we've got 2 coming in from the 9 o'clock position for that air defense. Very nice drop of those loons. That archer tower is getting tanked by the golemites, so those loons can come in there very nice and easily. He only has 2 hastes though. He has no rages, so he's got to use those sparingly. So he uses the first haste, but he's got a couple more loons to send down from the bottom back end. Uses a haste there. He really has to make sure he gets that air defense and those 2 expos, which is a real big problem right there. Queen is going to help out with the expo on top. And those lava pups are trying to do their thing. I think they're on top of some of those loons, but they're on a lava hound actually. There's a bazillion loons that are going to take out that expo. So it is just impending doom for those. Got a very, very nice split of all those lava pups on the bottom. He's got a hound that's still unbroken, but you know, that's what happens. You crush the base. I think 1 million people have crushed the general this way. So there you go for another one, updated, how to do it still with the max attack and crushing the general. I think we have another general too. Alright, number 9. Let's check out Nightmare, taking this one out, which is the V-Moat base. We have beat this so many times. I like to call it E-Ballin's base because he has beat this base so many different ways, so many different times. It's crazy. We're doing the standard new, update Go Va-Ho here, shattered entry. He's got the 2 golems down there, 1 jump, 3 heals. So drops the wall breakers, everything's going to reroute. If I'm not mistaken, we've got a completely maxed out base here with defenses except for walls. So, you can do this all the time. 2020 heroes are higher than mid-level. They're decent heroes. Got another dragon and loons in here with, I think, a wizard and maybe an archer or something like that. Drops, really misdrops those poisons. That's a problem. I know I'm going to do another video on poisons because I do it. Everybody does it. Uses those poison drops wrong. You got to use them like you're healing hogs. You got to poison where they're going to go, not where they are or where they've been. So anyway, Valkyries are coming in here. King is still up. Queen and King have both used their ability. Golem is taking that jump as well, but he's got hogs running around the base. Got him coming in from the top. And I think we're done with all the giant bombs. We got all the 4 giant bombs in that moat area there. So these hogs really just have to run through this last heal that's been placed and avoid those spring traps. And by the way, the spring traps won't actually affect the hogs. So if you guys haven't done it already, the spring traps now can be upgraded. I don't know if they can at Town Hall 8. They definitely can at Town Hall 9, up to a 19 count. So that means they can flip 2 Valkyries instead of 1. Not going to make a difference for the hogs. Still can only flip 3 hogs. Hopefully Supercell does not change that to make it a count of 20, because then we'll be flipping 4 hogs, and that's going to really severely hurt this. So we'll go ahead and fast forward. We've got the Valkyries running around up top with the wizards and the hogs and queen on the other side, and that's why we get 3 stars. Alright, so another general. I think this is general. I'm pretty sure it's not the turtle, but it's a general variation or turtle variation, one of those 2. And I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a standard shattered Go-Ho. No, just a Go-Ho, shattered Go-Ho. And I do make a heavy investment here. I really want to get that lure. And then, because I'm seeing they're dropping dragons and loons and wizards in here. So that's what they're doing here. Only mistake I make is I just completely forget to use my poisons. So I drop my 2 golems in there, let my 1 golem completely get roasted by the dragon and bombed by this loon. Poor golem, I feel sorry for him. The dragons and loons are going to be taken out by these wizards and queen in just a second. I have 1 1 jump and 3 heals. So drop that other last max golem in there. He's going to do some serious tanking for me. Got the king, queen. Queen's taking a walk. She just wants to go take the scenic route. That golem is going to head the charge in here, and we're going to go ahead and take out this air defense, and the wizards are flagging behind. So let's start the hog deployment. Going to do a surgical around the bend in a clockwise manner. That queen, she's going to have to, she uses her ability and just gets to take out that archer tower just in time, and now she's going to be in cleanup mode. So use the first heal for that group of hogs, send some more hogs in from the bottom, taking out that wizard tower. We've got, I know where the bombs are. This is a standard internet base, so drop these. This is one thing I did very, very well. The heals were placed perfectly and on time too, so just a really, really nice. This one was just a tiny bit off, but still very, very nice. This last heal right here, and know where that last giant bomb is. All the hogs are completely standing in heals the entire time. So if you notice how many hogs I have left, I think I have at least 10 hogs left, maybe even more. I don't know. It looks like a lot to me. Get a nice little split there for that spell factory, and now it's just time to watch them completely wreak havoc and take care of the rest of this base, but really not a problem whatsoever. Swag the poison, keep the other one, and so 3 stars for us. Alright, this is the one I'm going to need help with. I don't know what the name of this one is. So Odin's going to go ahead and take care of this base. I've seen it many times. I don't know if it's like a northern teaser. I'm pretty sure it's not a southern teaser. So, but who knows? Whatever it is, might even be a variation of the general as well. So we're going to do a standard Go Vaho here. And again, 3 heals and 1 jump is going to make the difference. Anchors on that right hand side with a archer, drops the poison. Giant, and Giant's going to tank for this queen as she takes care of that dragon, and she will get that loon. Oh, but it does drop a bomb on her head as it's crashing. So we've got the golem going in up top, or at the 3 o'clock position. And I think, are we doing just a shattered, or just a cold-blooded here? I didn't get a chance to see. But we've got a bunch of these wall breakers going down. Valkyries are taking the jump, wall breaking and jumping at the same time. I guess it's a little overkill, but that's fine, no problem at all. And then we're sending in the hogs. Very nice cleanup up top already, though. We've got wizards doing the cleanup up there. And then we're just dropping again. It looks very similar to my last raid. I got these hogs going from the bottom in a clockwise manner, and the heals are a little bit early, but the right placements. Just not getting the full value out of them because they've been dropped a little early. But we still have 3 more hogs left over. Kill Squad is tanking, and this base is pretty much crushed. So I think we might have missed that last giant bomb that's right up top, maybe. Yeah, there we go. So could have done a little bit better on that as well. The heals were a little off on some of them, but you know what? It's a 3-star, crushes the base. So you know, 3-star is 3 stars. So we'll go ahead and fast forward this, and watch the rest of this. Oh, let's do 4 speed. There we go. Much better. All right, nice hit. Very nicely done. Okay, I've seen this base 5 bazillion times farming. It's probably one of the most overused farm bases I've ever seen in my life. It is called the Tailor, I believe. And it's a variation of the Tailor. A lot of times those compartments are closed and spread a little bit on each one of those, like at the 10 o'clock, the 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 7 or 8 o'clock. They're usually only 1 tile apart from each other, the walls are, but that's fine. It's the same design. And you got the Teslas in all of those compartments towards the core. There goes 1. So we're doing the standard Go Vaho here, and a nice couple golems in there. Got another dragon and loon in there. They need to take care of. Drops the poison down, and then we can go ahead and start sending in these hogs. You've got 3 compartments and you got 3 heals. So what does that mean? That means you use heal in each one of the compartments, as the kill squad took out one of them, and that's just pretty much how you crush this base. A little strong on these hogs here, but that's fine. Golems are tanking in the core, And we've got a little bit of a misplacement of the heel there. It could have been dropped almost towards the middle of that compartment, but again, not a big deal. Still have one more heel left over, and those golem are being very nice and tanking for these hogs. That's just camaraderie. That's how we do this thing. So they're on the same page. Queen is helping on the cleanup and with some of the defenses. So we are just about done. And we've got the skellies, I think, taken care of by those hogs. Hit that giant bomb. Do get taken down pretty low health, but not enough to take them out. So I think we've accounted for 3 of the giant bombs here. One is probably in this compartment somewhere, but you know what? It's not going to make a difference. We got those golems doing the work. There we go. There's that last giant bomb. And it does take out almost all of the hogs, but that golem is doing work up there. The hog decides he's going to help this golem out. That's, you know, he was tanking in the beginning, so the hog's got his back on the end of the raid. Thanks for helping me out. Thanks for tanking. I'll get this building. That's how we work it. All right. Number 18, I have no idea. Again, this is one of those bases I have seen a million times in a war. Don't know the name of it. You guys will probably be able to tell me. I don't know which one it is, but I've seen this so many times. We know where all the giant bombs are. It's just crazy. So we're doing another go-ho here. So do we have, it looks like we just have a shattered entry here. Look at the heroes. We've got level 10 and level 9 heroes. Not a maxed Town Hall 9 base that it's defending, but pretty decent, you know, mid-level. It's got a couple of maxed cannons, maxed mortars. Teslas are maxed. Air defenses, a couple of them are maxed. Looks like some wizard towers are maxed, half of them. So it's about a half. It's about a mid-level Town Hall 9 defense, which is fine with those type of heroes. It's very good. King goes for a walk, though. That's a problem. Queen is just taking buckshots at the enemy king and just getting it in while she can. Pretty much all done for this king. And we've got the hogs going in a counterclockwise fashion. I think we've got the rest of the hogs going in there. There we go. I think we have 1 giant bomb triggered so far, if I can see. It uses that last heal. That's going to cover all the rest of these hogs. They got a billion more hogs to take out these last 2 or 3 defenses. So that's going to be absolutely no problem. I think there's at least 10, probably 15 hogs there. So that those 2 archers take one for the team. They take out a triple giant bomb, which is always what you want to see. That's just fantastic. Great teamwork. They got the memo. They're a team player, and everybody else can do their cleanup without any worries whatsoever. Maybe a couple spring traps. No big deal. So there we go. All right, just a couple more. Oh, you know what? I forgot number 12. Let's go back to number 12. This is a PCB base, popular Chinese base here, and a little variation there. I've seen a couple different popular Chinese bases. We used to have trouble with them in the past, but we're going to show a La Lune here, which is always awesome to see. In fact, it's a cold-blooded Go La Lune. So we've got the wall breakers going in from the bottom. Golem reroutes, tanking, sends the king in there, sends the queen in. Their only job really is to take out that enemy queen and hopefully at least 1 air defense, and of course the kill squad. So they're doing their thing. Queen is firing at the dark elixir storage, because you know that's what queens should do, is fire at the storage units, not the loon and the dragon that's frying the kill squad. First air defense goes down. Don't know if she's going to make it to the second one. She's either going to get the Tesla or the, there we go. She does get it. All right, so we got 3 lava hounds to go ahead and take out these air defenses. Everything's going completely smoothly. I think we've got 18 Halloons that we have, 12 left in the bag, now 10. And uses the rage in there. It will go to that Tesla and then go ahead and take out that air defense. The lava hounds will reroute. And we've got 2 tanking that last air defense, uses that last rage, but still has a haste left over. So 1 is going to pop, 2 are going to pop, and everything is going to converge on that last air defense. And now it's just pretty much all over. It still has, I think, just dropped 3 loons or 4 loons, and still has 2 more left in the bag. Very nice, very patient. While that wizard tower is firing on the group, guess what? Surprise from the flank, the 2 air defense, ninja style. Those are the ninja style. The ninja loons coming from the behind while while the back was turned. That was it. This base is beyond toast. I don't know what beyond toast is. Is it demolished? There is even a builder hut, nice split towards the end. That just worked out fantastic. All right, let's just jump into 1 or 2 Town Hall 8 raids. And I have no idea what any of these things are called, but I know they're common internet bases because I used to hit them when I was a Town Hall 8. So this one, I have no idea. I've busted this so many times. We're just going to do a good old-fashioned hog, mass hog on this, and I can't show these enough. So we've got an easy lure. We've got 2 poisons. No, we got 3 poisons. Damn. Okay. We got 3 poisons and 2 heals. So we really want to make sure we kill these this kill squad and to get all those skelly traps. So uses 2 poisons, 3 wizards left over, drops 2 giants and a barbarian king to tank for this. So that's going to pull out the enemy barbarian king, and they're going to be some king on king action. Friendly king is going to come out the victor there. Dropping hogs and a kind of 4-finger drop around counterclockwise. Things are going very well. Teslas are coming up, but still hasn't used one of those heals, being very patient there. There we go. There's our first heal, and we've got 1 more, but this base is almost already toasted. I think we have 1 giant bomb that's been triggered so far. We got 3 more hogs left over in the bag that still haven't been used yet. That's a very nice last heal. Catches that giant bomb just as it goes off, right as they're walking into the rest of the heal. Very good heal. That's just perfect. He uses very nice poison. You guys watch this raid over and over again if you're struggling with hogs. This was a very great example of how to go ahead and mass hog in a surgical manner. I mean, I don't even know, 15 hogs left over. I can't even see. There's just a lot. Let's see here. God, just so many. I mean, so many biggies. Don't even know what to say. So, well, I do know what to say. It's called 3-star. That's what I can say. Very nice job, Fish Cake. All right, Warfang coming in here with another base, which I've seen this. We're just going to call it 3-star me with Go Vaho or 3-star me with Go Valo, because normally this base, they put the 3 air defenses where the king is, and where the air sweeper above the air sweeper, and then where the dark elixir storage is. That's kind of how it usually looks, but these guys have just modified it a little bit and put the air defenses in each one of these compartments. So we'll fast forward this. We're using a Go Vaho because there's not easy access to all of those air defenses. Otherwise, this would be a Go Valo. So we dropped the king in there, doing some tanking. Drop those max Valks from the clan castle. Drop the other Valks. One of them is going to go rogue and start going around the base, and the other 4 or 5 are going to go rogue and go around the other side of the base. They get the call to come back into that compartment, but we still have those couple of other rogue hogs, Valks going on. We've dropped the heal in the main compartment, then the other Valkyries start making their way through. We still have 1 more heal, and we've got a couple of hogs that we need to deploy all into each one of these compartments. And then the trick is to figure out where we're going to heal, because that's what's most important here. And we haven't healed anybody yet, so maybe there's no trick. Maybe we don't even have to heal. Maybe we'll just go ahead and swag this heal. So if you can't decide where you want to heal, just don't heal at all. Heals for that 1 mortar. That mortar is it's pretty much done for with a heal. This kill squad and this hog standing in the heal. That mortar never really had a chance. So I think we have 4 or 5 Valkyries left over, a bunch of hogs. We've got some builder huts in the corner, and we finally take care of that. And now we go to our last one of this, and that is a 6-star clan war for Fish Cake. And again, I don't know what this thing is called, but it's called 3-star. That's what it's called. So we got a very nice job leaving us a very convenient anchor on the bottom there for that archer. 2 heals, 3 heals, 2 poisons. Drops that first poison in there and decides to keep the second one this time for the hogs, not bring 3, which I think is probably a better way to do it. So we're dropping a 3-finger drop for these hogs. All they need to do is start making their way into the core and convene all together, one big happy hog family. And then we got a couple more hogs coming in a counterclockwise manner. He's used a 1 heal so far, and dropping some more. Still has 13 hogs left over in the bag, and we've got more than half the defense base destroyed. Still have 2 heals. There we go, drop that second heal, and we've got the rest of the hogs. No, we don't. We still don't even have 4 more of those hogs. This is just, I mean, this is a bloodbath here. I mean, this is just crazy. If he would have dropped that poison, I think this this raid would have been beyond perfect. 20 hogs left over, something like that. I don't even know. There we go. We lose a couple of them because this is just overpopulation. That's what's happening here. We have got now we're down to probably like 15 hogs. So we'll let this one play out of respect for the bazillion hogs that are running around the space doing some cleanup. We do have a couple of them doing work on the bottom there with that clan castle. Then the rest of them are up top cleaning it up. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I mean, it is a war recap, but I'm just going to go ahead and title it as a forum crushing base recap. So you guys, I know you guys hit these. We hit them all the time, and you can hit them many different ways. My past videos, I've hit them many different ways with Laloon, with Go-Ho, with Go-Vaho, Go-Valo, Dragloon, all that kind of stuff. But this is probably one easy repository to see where where all the attacks are. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll be trying to put out some more videos very soon, especially with some of the spell placements and some of the updates too. I want to go feature the dragon and the baby dragon, and we don't really get into too many miners here because we only have 3 or 4 Town Hall 10s, and they haven't got miners yet. But we'll cover, there's max lava hounds now, level 4. There's a couple other good things, the traps, like the spring traps. So I will go ahead and do some more videos. Go ahead and take these, get used to them, practice them now. Oh, friendly challenges. Practice them in friendly challenges. I am creating, I think, 1 internet forum base besides my other 2 war bases, just to have them up so that, when we want to test them out or something like that, we are constantly doing friendly challenges. In fact, if I go into here, probably, let's see, well, we were doing them. There we go. So you'll see tons and tons of replays. Everybody's asking for friendly challenges every other second. So very, very cool stuff. It's great from Supercell. Allows us to practice, allows us to get better. Practice, get those 6-star clan wars, and use the friendly challenges to practice those 3-star attacks.